drawn awkwardly here, but gets Jeff Penzer. And look, one thing that I really noticed about Just a Blur, you look at most of the horses in this race, they're really getting warm in this heat. They're starting to sweat up. This hasn't turned a hair, Just a Blur. She's been lovely and relaxed in the yard, and she showed real potential last time in, placed in town at Warwick Farm. They obviously had a bit of an opinion of her even from an early age. They took her to town as a 2-year-old. She was running behind horses like Va Pensiero. Looks a good battle, this one, without a shadow. Another handy 3-year-old returning from a spell. She's trained by Nick Olive, but again awkwardly drawn. Both these favourites are off the track here. They've got wide gates, but the support for this has been very, very strong. Just a Blur, $2.50 to $2 on track, $1.90 the tote. Very good money, Just a Blur here. Little Miss Chelsea coming forward, and your favourite will be the last to move up. Here she is, Just a Blur, coming forward. Shining in the coat, this. Looks really, really well. Now they're set to go. Good 3-year-old plate this. Race 5, they're set to run. Lights are on. And they're racing now. Just a Blur midfield to begin. Alert Status near the inside, and Steel Bolt with the fastest 2 into stride. Road Foxes breaking out of the pack, charging around runners, and Without a Shadow's posted deep early. Followed by Wealthy Lady running 5th on the inside of Just a Blur, who's getting into a good spot. Then Adolescent, Bond of Faith drifting back from Little Miss Chelsea, and last of all Watch My Tush. They're down the side, 700 to go, and Road Fox rolled off to the lead. Is 3/4 Without a Shadow, who's now in 1 off the rail. Alert Status in the box seat third, a length and a half further back to Steel Bolt, Wealthy Lady, Just a Blur midfield. Then Adolescent, Bond of Faith, followed by Little Miss Chelsea and Watch My Tush. To the turn, 8 lengths top end to tail, they've got 500 to run. And Road Fox, a narrow leader Without a Shadow. Alert Status travels okay, but is trapped in behind the leaders, and now Just a Blur starting to run on very quickly, and look at this letdown. Just a Blur surging to the lead, coming to the 300, raced away from Without a Shadow. Adolescent into the clear, running on gamely down the outside, but Just a Blur has broken clear inside the 100. Without a Shadow holding down second, but Just a Blur returns in great style. Just a Blur eased down by 3, has beat Without a Shadow, third Alert Status, and then Adolescent, Bond of Faith, Road Fox next home from Watch My Tush, followed in by Little Miss Chelsea, Steel Bolt, and Wealthy Lady. That looked real good. Gee, they put plenty on, and it hasn't let anyone down, has it? Just a Blur, she's given them a galloping lesson in race 5. Jeff Penzer, just an armchair steer that. Just pulled him around runners, took to the field in one swoop. And when she let down, boy did she let down. Great turn of foot, trained by Barb Joseph and Paul Jones, and it was a beaut ride from Jeff as well. Had the outside gate, got her into a spot, and he knew he had the tank underneath him. Once he let it rip, boy. 2 second Without a Shadow, far from disgraced, resuming. Third one Alert Status, and fourth 3 Adolescent, 6.213, 109.85. Home in 34.62. Smashes the class record and goes 0.32 outside the track record. 4 lengths the winning margin. 4 lengths. Just a Blur has romped in by Dane Shadow from Lenswood. 2.5 between second and third. Might be one for the Black Book, I reckon. 6, 2, 1 and 3 after the 5th from Canberra. We'll see you back here for race 6 at 4:10.